Yes, of course. I have that too, yeah. Alrighty, good morning. It is a Tuesday and you won't believe, but our water is completely switched off. They're doing some maintenance in the city, well, in Weinberg at least, so I'm having some almonds just in case you wanted to know what I'm chowing. The water's off, there's no water, and it's going to be off until tomorrow evening midnight, so basically a full 48 hours of no water. Luckily we are going away tomorrow. This is obviously just our luck, which is great. We're going away tomorrow. Sophie's taking me to, because tomorrow's my birthday. If you didn't know, surprise, it's my birthday tomorrow. Tomorrow's my birthday, so we're going to, well, I don't know where we're going, but she's taking me somewhere and we're going to sleep over. It's going to be a whole thing, so of course they'll have water and potentially it's going to be really relaxing and pretty great. So I think she went out, like, she pulled out all the stocks here. Is that what you say? She pulled out all the stocks. I don't know, I forgot that saying. Anyway, the point is, we're gonna, now she's currently at a wedding dress fitting, so that's why I'm alone. But I'm gonna go there, and today we are doing something super interesting, but I'll tell you more about it in the car. Let's go. Alrighty, so today we are going to test 3 of the best coffee baristas in Cape Town, right? That is what we're gonna do. I've always wanted to do it actually because there's so many cool coffee shops in Cape Town. You know, like people literally come here in the city, outside the city. They come, they drink coffee, they obviously have a chat. Like that's a big thing, especially in the UK as well. Well, everywhere in the world, like coffee brings people together, to be honest. But we have this idea that because we have so many, that we want to find out. Well, we basically Googled and found out the 3 best ones here in Cape Town, and we're gonna try the 3 and obviously rate them and see which one is becoming #1 coffee, according to us, of course, because I mean, it's only us, like we're not professional coffee tasters, but we will try and make a little review and see how much, which one will be first, second, and third. Let's go. All right, I just got Sophie here in the city, wandering around in the corner of Hout and Strand, or Hout and Loop. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna go to our first location, which is the Waterkant. We're gonna taste the coffee, and we'll tell you all about it. Let's go. All right, so we arrived at our first coffee shop. It's right over there. That little brick building over there is called Origin, and that's where we're gonna taste our first one. Sophie said that it potentially has a espresso board.
Espresso tasting board.
An espresso tasting board. So let's see if it has. I don't know. Hopefully we're not surprised where they say like, nope, we don't have it. But I'm looking forward to it. The smell of coffee, that's what's gonna make it for me. So these are the menus, and then you've got different coffees. This one potentially is a sugar, what, butter popcorn, jasmine, grapefruit, what is that one?
Passion fruit, nachi, raisin, and sweet tobacco.
Yeah, I mean, they've got a whole list of menus, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try this, wait, that's a bread. I'm going to try
the
trio ball, it's a tasting ball.
Is this like your first time or?
These, my first time. Yeah, it is.
Your coffee that you picked, that is the Colombian.
The Colombian, yeah.
Nitro, white, that was a good choice as well. So we measure everything.
Okay.
It's like from our water to our coffees as well. So
yeah, that's pretty sick.
Yeah, everything has to be measured.
That is really cool.
You can actually smell it as well.
Oh wow. That's really good.
Smells sick.
That is good.
The filter. So the siphon uses like a cotton cloth as our filter. Then we just pop it in.
This is so interesting, you know that?
Yeah, you have no idea.
Because it is my first time experience.
Then just pop it in.
We wake up with coffee. It's like the first thing people do nowadays.
So it's one of the oldest and one of the hottest as well.
The hottest?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
so it's
nice.
Super hot because my water already was like 94 degrees.
Yeah.
So that is pretty hot. When you put it here, now it's going to go to about like 97.
No way.
So it's super hot. So it's crazy.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So then we just make sure that all your coffee grounds are wet. So it brews for about 45 seconds. So
45
it's a quick
seconds.
one.
Is that all it takes?
Then you just reduce the heat because you don't want to burn your coffee as well.
That is a very important thing because I didn't know that you can actually burn coffee. You know?
Yeah, you can
and you taste it.
Yeah. Then you just switch it off. Then you just give it one good stir. Okay, there you go. So as soon as you remove it from there, that is when the filtration happens through the filter that I was talking about.
Crazy.
Then the siphon is done. It's super cool method though.
Yeah, I love it, and it's pretty to watch as well with the light and everything coming through.
Just imagine having this one at home, then you invite your friends over, like have a cup of coffee. Yeah, this is sick.
Let me ask you a question quickly.
Yeah,
Out of the three that we're gonna search, what do you think? Why should you be number one in Cape Town?
okay, so if we're just talking about coffee, originators are passionate people about coffee, from the runner to the barista, everyone is passionate about coffee. Plus, you are going to tell me after you drink this one, after the whole experience, you are going to tell me the origin is the best. So it is what it is.
No, I appreciate that, man.
You know how it is.
I appreciate it. Wow, skillful man. All right, so now you just heard Chris said that he knows everything about this company. He loves coffee. I can clearly see that. He loves making it. He loves drinking it. And that's the type of people you want, touching or, talking to you about coffee and just like dealing with coffee. Is people that are actually passionate about it and doesn't just see it as, a job. I think it's going to be very hard to compare this to any other barista so far. The experience has been great. So we've got 2 more to go. Let's see how it goes. Alright, they said a 3-0 plate, right? Which I thought was going to be, as it is, a taste test. You know when you taste wine, they give you a little bit of wine, and you taste beer, they give you like a 200 milliliter of beer. They're actually giving you like proper 3 coffees here. You've got your, the one that we obviously just did. And then they've got the, what's that, single espresso, I think?
Yeah, espresso.
And then we've got a flat white as well. So we've got water. This reminds me of the chai when I was in Istanbul. They get it in this little cup that they call kofta, I think, kofta or something like that, or cafe, I'm not sure. But I'm gonna be so caffeinated. I'm gonna be like buzzing on the third shop or barista. I'm gonna be like, drinking a coffee like that. But let's dive in and see how it is. All right, this is the one that we just made on that little fancy siphon. All right. You know what? It is. It has all the things that they actually said, like that burnt popcorn, or not burnt popcorn, butter popcorn, jasmine. It's really interesting how, because I'm not, to be honest, I'm not a coffee connoisseur, but this is really good. I can definitely drink this, and there's no sugar, nothing. It's just pure coffee. All right, we're doing the espresso. Chris said I should give this a little twirl, a little mix there. So that's what I'm going to do. Shouldn't have done that. All right, let's give it a go. You know what? That is strong. I mean, it like hits you immediately, like feels like there's something on the top of your mouth. It just like, yo. A bit too strong for me. You want to taste?
I know what this rose is like.
Go for it.
Yeah, it's strong. It's nice
strong,
though.
Right? Alright, so I'm already kind of semi-buzzed from these 2. I'm going to go to the lighter one that actually has a little bit of milk, which I enjoy. To be honest, I'm not like a coffee, like I say, connoisseur. I don't drink, I put sweeteners in my coffee, you know that. So I'm not going to put in this one specifically, but I enjoy milk in my coffee and some sweetness. So let's give this flat white a try.
Creamy.
Yeah, it's creamy. It is really nice. I mean, there's a difference between coffee. I mean, look at this for instance, right? This is their original coffee beans. This is literally 1,000 rand. These beans are basically, you can smell them. I mean, you can't, of course, but
I can smell
they're so sweet. Actually, it's so sweet. I mean, it's definitely worth 1,000 rand if it tastes like this. Beautiful. How kind are these people here? They really want to win.
Yeah.
Look at what
they just gave us a free little infusion tea.
Infusion tea
as a dessert.
As a dessert, and that is absolutely free. How does it taste?
Oh, I really like it. I'm not sure how you'll feel about it.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's fruity. It's like citrusy.
Yeah.
I mean, for me at least, I like it.
It's not super sweet either. It's just refreshing.
I like it. Alrighty, so not only are we here for coffee, but we're also gonna grab something to eat because, like I said, we are buzzing a little bit. So I got the eggs on sourdough with some mince. Sophie got the bagel with salmon, and we're just gonna enjoy our food, and then we'll probably go on to the next. But we will do a proper rating after all three. Alright, that was a really nice experience. I feel like the service was almost better than the coffee, to be honest. Not saying that the coffee was bad, I'm just saying like they really delivered, and for some reason I felt really good inside that coffee shop. So it's going to be tough for these next to top that, to be honest. They even gave us a discount. What a lovely place. So of course, if you ever want to go to Origin, definitely a place that I would recommend, regardless if they are in the like first or second or third. They are rated top 3, and for a good experience, definitely go there. Alright, so we're on our way to the next coffee shop, which is Truth. We're gonna give that a go. It's in Buitenkrag Road or street here in Cape Town, and we're gonna hopefully, maybe they have testers, I don't know, I haven't looked at the menu, but I don't think I can do another test run because I'm buzzing from all that coffee. So we might just have a normal, I don't know, flat white, maybe a cappuccino, because we can at least rate it with the other flat white, you know. So let's go. Alright, so we are at the next one. It's just down the road. We struggled to find parking, and there's a lot of construction going on here, so the sound might be horrible, but we're gonna go down the road, go to Truth, see how they are, and hopefully they treat us the same way in the previous store, because that was epic. Let's go. It's like a whole newspaper, right?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
So if we get a flat white, do you want to try this black honey blend? It's honey, so it's beautiful natural sweetness, which sounds quite nice. Or there's this one, which says it's good with a flat white, so some chocolate notes, but it's got high acidity, so I don't know if you want something acidic.
Alright, so we are in Truth Coffee, which is quite a nice, place, and it is really nice. However, yeah, Sophie also just mentioned that it is quite busy.
Yeah, it's not as relaxed.
With the previous place, people had their laptops out, they were just chatting and like working. It was music playing in the background. I don't necessarily hear any music, just a lot of talking and stuff, which is cool, which is really cool, because some people like the hustle and bustle, of course. And yeah, it's just I feel a little bit. It could also be
the coffee, and we're just feeling
it could be the coffee that we had, and now we like all over the place. But yeah, we'll see. We'll taste the coffees. The ones that we took. Explain to them the ones we took, Sofika.
So we got a flat white, just because we need to compare the flat white with the last place, with this black honey blend, and then this chilled coffee, which is a shot of coffee blended with egg white and condensed milk. So that'll be quite interesting.
Yeah, I think it's going to be great. Let's go.
Second flat white of the day.
All right, this is the black honey. Apparently, look how beautiful that is. It does look quite nice, to be honest. So we're gonna. Actually, looks like the mugs and things that we made on that pottery place. Let's have a little taste test.
And the augmentation.
Oh wow! Thank you.
You are welcome.
This is really good. I must say, it's like they said, it has natural sweetener in it. We don't have any sweetener in it, and it's really good. Okay. I just need some water to change my palate, but they just brought this here. This is the airstrip. Look at this. This is obviously a colder press. So wow. Yeah, this is good. This is like a smoothie, like a little milkshake. Taste it.
Oh, that's really tasty. Yeah, good choice.
It's like a little milkshake. So nice. Anyway, we're gonna enjoy this, and then we also ordered a little cake, just because we're here. So this is a brownie, but it looks like a slice of cake. Let's dig into this bad boy. Oh, it's so soft. It's probably moussey. Let's give it. I'm trying to figure out what the... It's definitely dark chocolate.
Yeah.
It's good. So, Sophie Carl, what do you think about this one compared to the previous one we had?
I think I had a more enjoyable time at the first one. I'm not sure if it's just because like too much coffee so made me feel a bit jittery.
Yeah.
But also it was just kind of, I don't know, dark and a bit crowded and a bit overstimulating, I found, in truth.
That is true. It was a little bit crowded and overstimulating, but you know what? 2 down, 1 to go.
Let's go.
Smash it. Alright, so we just arrived at the Biscuit Mill. We're in Woodstock. Pretty nice place. There's a lot of places here, but the coffee shop is actually inside, so let's go check it out. Alright, this is the Espresso Lab. Quite a nice place. Didn't expect white walls. We've got the menu there in the background. Well, it's zoomed in there, you can't really see with the light, but we're gonna see what it is that we want. Alright, this is the third coffee shop, and we've got a cortado, and then we also got this bad boy, which is basically an ice white, like a flat white, but with ice and milk. And then we also got this bad boy that is, I'm not sure, I think it's cream in a bun. But we're gonna taste the coffee without a sweetener, and you're gonna tell me how it tastes. Are you gonna go first?
Sure. Yeah, it's nice.
Let me have a little go at this one. Oh, it's smooth. Or is this a single or double?
It's a single one.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, let's give this bad boy a taste. Kind of tastes like the iced coffee that you make at home. Just normal coffee with Coke, with ice, really, to be honest. I mean, I know it's like the 4th cup or something, but it just doesn't cut it, eh? It's not the same. You want to taste it?
It's quite nice, it's quite smooth.
It kind of tastes like the ones you make at home.
Yeah, it's not as sweet though.
Not easy to cut. What is it? Oh, just a bun.
It's a bun with some cream or something, yeah.
Alright, let's give it a taste anyway. It feels a little shiny on the outside. It's like cream cheese.
In a bun.
I think so.
A bit confused. Don't really know what it tastes like.
I think maybe we didn't make a mistake, but we definitely started really high and slowly we've gone down in service and in, well, just I guess expectations. Anyway, we'll rate it afterwards. Alrighty, so we are done. We are back home. We feel a little...
I feel like I'm crashing actually. I need a
Yeah,
nap.
I must say I'm actually not that energized. Like a nap would be good. But anyway, I'm just happy that we could go through it, because I wasn't sure if we were gonna make all 3. But one thing I can tell you, and I'm not sure if you agree, you can obviously chip in if you want to say something that you don't agree with. But I feel like it literally went from here to here and then to there. And it's not their fault.
The last one wasn't bad. Like, I think if we'd gone there first, we'd be like, oh, it's quite nice, but it's not amazing. We should have done it in the other order and then it would have got better.
Yeah.
But then I'm not sure it's because by the time we got to the third one, literally the smell of coffee was like...
That is probably true. But for me, honestly, I think if we had to rate them from 1 to 3, it'll probably go into that order. And probably because we're not rating coffee, I mean, we're here to rate coffee, right? The 3 best coffee places. But that's the thing. It should be an overall rating. And honestly, the first place, we literally, the waiter was like, oh, here, let me show you how we make this. And that's why I got all the footage from like actually that new process.
I also feel like if you are a coffee connoisseur, then Origin, the first one, is the best one. Like, you just look at their menu, they've got like 5 different blends of coffee. They sell all their coffee beans. You can choose a blend based on taste. They have like 5 different ways of brewing their coffees. You can have like a pour over, or the like one that you had, the siphon one. Like, there's so many different, they know like the science behind all their coffees, whereas the other ones I don't think really had that.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously then they gave us a free drink, which was cool. And then listen, I didn't ask for any of these things. That's the whole point. I mean, maybe the camera got them to, you know, think, oh, hey, cool, this is like free marketing, which is great, and I'm more than happy to market this for free for them, because they were great, and they even gave us a discount, and they were just happy and kind. And the manager actually came to us and spoke to us. I think Truth was so busy that even though they maybe potentially wanted, like if we had to approach them and say, hey, listen, we're doing a YouTube video, this is why and this is what, because we didn't say that in Origin, we just walked in with the camera, and they kind of like assumed, and then they gave us like super great service, where Truth was so busy that they maybe didn't see that. And like I said, we didn't ask, but it was still great coffee. That little egg white thing was great.
Yeah.
So the coffee was brilliant. And
whereas I feel like Espresso Lab, they weren't really... They weren't busy and they weren't really that interested. They were just like, here, have your coffee and sit down.
Correct. Also, it didn't feel like, because both Origin and not the cats with the both Origin and the Truth is like a restaurant vibes. Like, you can actually order food and things as well. Where Espresso Lab you can, but it's like basically like a quick little bagel that you can just. I don't know. It just felt like the local, like a franchise. If that makes sense. I mean, I have to be truthful and honest. It's like a Seattle or a Vida cafe, something like that, where you just come, order coffee from the board, and you go. Where here, you know, it gives you a nice sit down feel. Anyway, those are the three coffee shops.
There's also so many more in Cape Town. We just chose the top 3.
There are quite a lot. So of course, we just chose the top 3, like Sophie said, but hopefully you can get an idea of the 3 and you can experience all 3 of them. If you like this video, you can subscribe, you can share it to all your coffee drinking friends, so that they can also get an idea of what it is, and then of course visit them. And if you have been there or you still want to go, comment down below what you thought of the place. And if you haven't been, come back to this video, comment, because I'm reading all of those things, and we can kind of just have a little discussion about that. But thank you very much. We will see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Say bye, Blaze. Hey, say bye. Bye.